Podcast.
I'm so excited.
We are early tonight
Oh,
for
we
some
are.
reason. This sound like we need to find out if this is a good time.
Aye, this is a great time.
Cheers.
Why? Because we're cheering.
Hold on, you make sure
Salute. What?
you got the right one because we got two different ones.
Ooh,
Fireball.
mine is a screwball. Salute.
You gonna tap it on the table?
I am gonna tap it on the table. Good luck to us. And I'm still in a great mood, even though I didn't hit the Powerball. Somebody in California hit it. God damn you.
How much was the Powerball?
Weren't they both 1 million?
No, she's at 1 million. The Powerball was like at $1.2 billion.
I mean, it's about the same at this point.
Hold on. First, somebody hit for
$1.2 billion.
Cumberland, Rhode Island, somebody in Cumberland won the Mega Millions, and somebody in California.
No.
Yes, it was in the news.
No, somebody did.
Mega Million. No, Mega Million is coming out tomorrow, and nobody's
From
hit.
last week.
Nobody is hit. The people that hit in Cumberland, well, the person who hit in Cumberland matched, I think, like 4 or 5 numbers. So they got $1 million from the Powerball.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
$1
so it's
million
not that.
is still
Yeah.
more than what.
But
I
the
had.
Mega Million is like at $740 million.
If I got $1 million, I'd still be fine. Just saying.
So I was thinking about that.
If
and
you
then,
get a meal and they take half, you only got 5.
no, you get a little. I think like 6 and change.
A little bit around
Still.
6.
But I was like, after school loans, half my shit is gone.
Not even that. I don't think 600,000 gonna last you 5 years.
No,
really
well, not for me.
It's gonna last some people because they're gonna flip it and do whatever.
Yes, that's the goal.
If you're just sitting on you're gonna burn that.
So the goal is to flip it and like do businesses or something else, whatever's gonna your little heart's desire. But when I was looking at it, make money, yeah. But when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, after I pay this and after I pay that and after I pay this and after I pay that, I might be lucky if I walk around with 100,000.
And everybody got
I'll
debt.
give you $5,000.
Everybody got debt, so you're gonna have to pay off all your debt.
Yeah,
pay off the kids' debt.
Yes.
And then, or if you got kids, then pay off your parents' debt, whatever
Yes.
debt they got.
Yeah.
And then you got a bunch of relatives that's gonna want something from you.
Yeah, the million is gone like in a heartbeat. So
Not saying I don't want it.
So yeah, no, I definitely want $1
You
million.
guys sound like you're complaining.
No.
I
I want it.
I
I want
know.
it.
Meanwhile,
want
we
it.
went $20, we'd be like,
Woohoo!
ooh.
No.
Listen, if I win $1,
So I have a text with Madama and our other cousin Soida and our daughter Lexi. And on the text, I was like, yo, if you guys play $2 of the Mega Million and $2 of the Powerball, it's gonna be more chances for us to win. I'm gonna pay off your house. It's like a contract, right? So if I decide not to give you anything, you can take me to court because you have it's in text saying I'm going to pay for your house, I'm going to pay all your debt off, and your children will be fine.
with $100,000.
But no, that's if I won the million. Now that I'm working on the 100,000, I'm like, you know what? I'll give you $1,000 towards your bills, and that's it.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What?
It'll be low key disappointing to get I'm not gonna say that. That's the wrong wording.
Yeah.
To get 100,000, then they take half and you got 50.
No, so
all of your little hopes and dreams is dashed, bro. Like you're like, I can't get. You ain't getting no house,
The
huh?
fact that you're thinking, like you're relating it to the fact that you should have gotten $100,000.
yes, and you don't.
Right.
You don't.
Instead of
After
saying
this-
I won 50 grand,
yeah.
you're looking at it like
I
I had
won 100 and
100.
they took half.
So do you know anybody who's ever hit like Powerball or scratch ticket or anything for like big bucks? No. How about you?
Oh, didn't Lela hit? Not
My
big
mom,
buck.
no, my mom hit for 1,500 off a bingo card many moons ago.
Yeah.
But shit, she won $1,500. That's great. One of our cousins won 20 grand on a scratch ticket, which is great for her. And when I used to work at my old job, waste management, there was this guy who he played a lot of scratch tickets, like 5 scratch tickets a day. Like he played scratch tickets all the time, but he used to win. So I guess the more that you play,
Oh,
the
yeah.
easier. Oh my God, this hair.
I don't.
Just so that you know, I've been working all day and my life is a disaster. And this is why my hair looks the way that it does.
I'm not gonna explain mine.
I am going to explain why the blackness is there and all the fuzz is there and why I look like I'm dying. I am not dying. I am super healthy. I'm just super tired.
You know what?
Yay.
Speaking of money, right?
Yes, let's talk
Did
about
you
it.
hear about the $800,000 they're gonna give this kid?
What kid?
McDonald's one?
The McDonald's kid. So
What
there's
McDonald's
a kid.
I don't know anything. Tell me.
So there's a
Share.
kid, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna read the story to you.
Please read
They sued McDonald's.
McDonald's.
El McDonald.
McDonald's. Yeah.
McDonald's.
McDonald's. For well, I don't know if they sued him for 800. Let me read this and we're gonna talk about it. Jury awards a Florida girl.
Why does
Everything's
all the
happening in
weird
Florida.
shit happen in Florida? I don't know. I just feel like I
We're
want
about to
move
go
there
to Florida in about 3 weeks.
I know we. Well, no, not 3 weeks. In a month.
No,
but,
about a month.
Yeah, but like I love Florida.
Salute
but every
to
time I think
Orlando.
I don't know about saluting Orlando.
I
but
like Orlando, Disney down there. We gotta go to see. They got a new exhibit in Disney that I want.
What is the new exhibit?
Is it Fast and Furious or something down there?
I want to go.
I don't know what it is.
Well, whatever the exhibit is, we'll go.
Anyway,
But anyway, so
a
yes.
South Florida awarded $800,000 to a little girl who received second-degree burns
Oh, that's terrible.
when a hot chicken nugget fell on her leg and her mother pulled away from the drive-through of a McDonald's restaurant. Lawyers for the family of Olivia Caraballo, I'm going to go with that.
Carabello.
I'm going to go with that.
Caravaggio.
Who was 4, oh, a little poor thing, when she was burnt in 2019. Is it the McDonald's fault, though? But let me finish. We're going to talk about that.
There's a temperature like cap that you're supposed to have.
Jurors reached
How
their
you get
verdict.
Second-degree burns from one nugget.
Wait. They remember you're talking about a 4-year-old. Stop. So hold on.
He said stop.
Jurors reached their verdict after deliberating less than 2 hours. So they made up their mind before they went and got some sandwiches and say, all right.
They were like, you know what, McDonald's? We know you got lots of money and we want it all.
The jury's verdict allocated $400,000 in damages for the past 4 years and another $400,000 for the future. So they gave her $400,000 for past and $400,000 for the future.
For what?
From McDonald's and its franchise operator, Upchurch Foods. A separate jury decided in May that the company and franchise owner were liable for the injury, which occurred outside of McDonald's in Tamarack near Fort Lauderdale. I got a question.
Uh-huh. I want you to ask away.
She got
because
$400,000 worth of like bills from.
I don't know. Maybe the little girl. We don't know how bad the burn is.
it's a chicken nugget.
Yeah.
How bad can that? So I'm
So listen,
not to take away anything from the little girl.
They said that it's the mom that has a problem with the scar, and $156,000 should cover the damages of the scar itself.
I may be ignorant to say this because I don't know. I just heard about the story. But I feel like if I'm driving in my little car, be like, okay, can I have 6 nuggets? And I give Shirley her little nugget. And one of the little
Little
nuggets
Shirley.
falls on her. And she's like, it's hot. I'm not going to get you for $156,000.
But wait.
Unless the shit is full of oil.
Wait.
He's already shushing me.
Wait.
Unless it's full of oil and there's hot oil falling on you, I just don't see it.
But wait.
Do we have
A
pictures?
jury
I
of
wanna see
12. A
Yeah.
jury of 12
I don't
people
believe the jury.
must have saw.
They could have just did it because it's McDonald's.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like
I'm like,
$800,000 is nothing to McDonald's.
No.
Like I have
They
a
probably
business.
was happy it was only 800,000.
I have a business, and if somebody comes to me and be like, "Oh my God, some hot water fell on me," when you put the hot towel on me, and now it's whatever, I'm like,
But wait, don't talk
No.
that into existence. First of all,
I
second
don't
of
want
all,
to talk
and
about it.
second,
I'm just saying, like that's just not. It's not
second of all,
necessary.
second of all,
This is what's wrong with the world.
wait. No, I want to say this. I personally agree with you. I don't know if I could go into a building and file a lawsuit about a nugget that spilled on my daughter's leg, unless there's a gash in her leg and they made it too hot. Like, let's say that they're
Move the nugget.
now. Let's say this. Now let's wait,
Okay.
shorty.
Sana, culito de rara, si no sana hoy, sana mañana.
So you
And
just
that
went through
was
this whole
it.
you just went through this whole thing about winning the lottery. But you're
Yes.
gonna hate on this mom for doing the exact same thing. You're not McDonald's. This is a corporation with billions of dollars. They're not
No.
hurting, bro. So who cares,
But
bro?
no, you do care because it's just the damn politics of it all. Like it's a nugget. A nugget.
How?
Move it. What do you gonna sue me because I hit you with my phone? The
I
phone
should.
fell
That
on you.
hurt.
The phone fell on you. Move it. Jesus
I do not
Christ.
need that
I
demonstration.
can't. I cannot.
So the girl was 4.
So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna
The
use
girl was
Powerball,
4.
and everybody who looks in my direction will be like, "I'm gonna sue you." I'm like, "What
The
what's
girl
wrong with
was
people?
4, bro. Can we just start there? The girl was 4.
So Roman gets a Nugget, who's my grandson, and I love him to death. And
I'm cheering for
everything
Roman.
is
No,
important,
first
and
of
I'm like,
all, if you say Roman and they burning him up in the McDonald's with nuggets and all this,
move the Nugget.
I need $800,000.
Move the Nugget.
You just burned my grandson, and I need to speak to the manager.
This is how
I need
I'm
someone.
Like, move it.
I need someone now to my car now. Look at his leg.
I don't get it.
I've got pictures of that. I'm suing you. I'm suing
His leg is
the
pink
entire
because his
corporation.
leg is always pink. You know what I mean? Like, move it out of the way. Oh my God, I got crumbs. Abba, I got crumbs. Like,
see, shorty's full of crap because if somebody told her that she can get $800,000 for her grandson getting a burn with a chicken nugget, that first of all, let's say this. Let me just play devil's advocate. If it's a Happy Meal, you know it's going to a kid, so you can't make it. They can't give it to you.
Brown.
Remember the man that did the coffee? He got paid for the coffee. He got burned by the coffee.
Let's talk about that. And after we talk about this,
Yeah.
You're in your 50s and you're in your 40s. And
I don't know how age comes up every time we do this show.
No,
go ahead.
but
every
let
single
me
time.
let me just ask you
Go
this.
ahead.
In all of your years of being alive, that your parents have taken you and your friends have gone with you and your girlfriend or boyfriend have gone with you to McDonald's, how many times has your chicken nugget ever been burnt to the point that, first of all, burnt? I've never seen a chicken, but I've never in my life
I've had some pretty close
a chicken nugget that is different than a different color.
I've had some nuggets that were pretty overcooked before.
And I have touched nuggets that are really hot.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened.
Now, if it's a Happy Meal,
I've never seen that before in my life.
We gotta understand.
That.
If it's a Happy Meal, bro, you're giving that to a little kid. It shouldn't be scolding like I'm gonna burn your hands off.
It's okay. Sana culito de rana. Si no sana hoy, sana mañana. It's okay. It's okay. So I don't know. I don't know.
Madama, do you agree with the verdict?
Madama, you agree with the verdict? Please tell me.
I think it's.
I want to know.
Madama don't even have the
Challz
words.
agrees with the verdict. I don't agree with the verdict. What do you agree with, Madama?
They have money that they can spare, but I don't. I am not there to see what the burns were, but I question how.
Do we have pictures of the burn?
It was.
See, that's the thing. I don't have no.
Of
pictures.
course, because there's no pictures. Because she blew it up.
Any pictures? I didn't see any pictures on YouTube.
Because they blew it off.
Yeah, first of all,
because she's also a minor.
She's a minor, bro. They're not gonna put nothing out there for these creepos to be screenshotting and whatever. They're not gonna do that. Plus, she's a minor. They can't say her. They can't show anything about this girl. But they actually have a picture. Hold on,
I feel like I've gone wrong.
They have a picture of the girl, but
I don't want to see a picture of the girl. I
actually have that
nugget that burned her and where the burn is. I want to see how hot the nugget looked, and I want to see the burn, and I want to see if it equals to $400,000. $800,000. So somewhere along the line, I feel like I've done wrong. I feel like I could have sued people my entire life.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I don't do stuff like that. It's not necessary that you look at me the wrong way. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna sue you. Who does that? I feel like that's horrible.
I kid you not.
And that calls for a shot.
Does it
of
though?
Something? Yeah, it does.
I don't think it does.
Moving along. Oh my God.
It didn't. This is the.
So I hope that the family does really well with the $800,000 that they won.
Yeah, man, congratulations.
And are they going to tax them on that? Or do they just get $800,000? I don't know. Damn. I have a brother who's a lawyer.
But I think they always tax you when you get a judgment. That's a good question. So
I'm
that's
gonna
the
have
little
to-
girl. That's the mom. Salute to the. You know what?
You know
People
what?
of color coming up, bro. I'm not even gonna be mad at that. She got the money from McDonald's, who's
no.
a multi-billion-dollar. They got McDonald's over in Denmark. They all over the place in Japan. That was actually they got off light, to be honest.
Shit, do you want to go to McDonald's today and get burned by a chicken nugget?
See, that's right. You about to ruin.
Like,
And then they're gonna rewind this back.
Yeah.
Like, so what were you trying to do?
so what were you trying to do? I'd be like, bitch, I need $800,000 because I didn't hit the Powerball. So please and
They're
thank
gonna
you.
pull a Carlee in you. I love your freaking things.
Speaking
I'm
of
pretty
fast
sure
food,
Challz is going to be talking about Carlee today. Ayombe.
I definitely am. We definitely going to talk about that.
Isn't
We
that
definitely going
terrible?
to talk about that.
So wait a minute.
But wait,
Weren't we
before-
here last week when we were like, oh, I hope she's found safe? Were we here last
A week
She
ago.
was chilling at somebody's house.
A week ago,
We were here like, oh my
saying
God,
people are
prayers
awful.
to her. We hope that she's found safe and that she makes it home okay. And whoever has
Where's
her,
the
like,
baby?
people are the worst. Where's the baby? We hope the baby's okay. Now we find out there's no damn baby, and she was fucking in the middle of the woods with a fucking granola bar. Wait, what is that?
You know what's funny? We don't know where she was at.
Yeah.
No
She
one
was
knows
in the
where-
middle of the woods
They didn't
with
say
a
where she was
granola
at.
bar like this, waiting. She's like, bitch, I'm gonna wait 24 hours. I am,
She
babe.
was not.
So what do you think about that? Hold on. Let's.
Horrifying.
Do you know what her internet searches were, Madonna?
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that right now.
Madonna.
You jumped into Carlee before I was ready.
Madonna, please tell us what you found on your internet searches for Carlee. What did you
I
find?
didn't search
This
her.
girl.
Have you seen all the memes though?
Oh my God.
gosh. If I send you this, that means I'm not coming.
One of the memes said, I guess the baby must have dropped her off.
Isn't that terrible though? Like,
It's so funny.
so
though.
you would feel you would.
We
I
turned
felt
it
bad.
around right away.
Yes, but I felt bad at first, right? First of all, I thought that she was kidnapped, so I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, this is fucking
Yeah,
horrible.
once you get over the actual,
Yeah. And
that
then
the
it was
concern
like,
is not really there.
yeah. And then it was like, oh my God, maybe she's got mental health issues because that's a big thing. You know what I mean? Like, that's a real, not big thing, but it's a real thing. So then I was like, okay, that's horrible. Hopefully,
That's what I
she'll
was
get
saying.
herself
That's
together.
what I was saying.
But then if your ass is fucking researching all of this shit, you ain't got no fucking mental health problems and you ain't got,
No, I think you still got some issues, but
because you're a
So-
psycho.
Let's wait. Hold on. Let's read what the searches were. It was
Oh,
some-
the Today Show had updates today. Did you see the Today Show today?
yeah. So
I
it
didn't
was
see it.
updates.
we know that
It
you
was
did.
updates. No, I didn't. I had
Hold
to be
on.
at work early. I didn't even get to see my Today Show. Let's
It
go ahead
was
and Google it
crazy.
now.
So she said. So she was researching taking the movie.
Mhm.
She says it's one of her favorite
One of
movies.
her
Or
favorites.
was that one? That could have been one of the memes that said that it was her favorite movie. I don't know. But anyway, that's just crazy.
No, I think she had posted it like on Twitter like a few years back.
Yo, they be finding everything on the internet. So
Yo, I was
whatever it
like,
is-
right- I
I
was
was
like-
the person that finds all this information out. Like,
yo,
you got time.
yes, you have to. If anybody goes in my internet feed, all they're gonna find is Baby Yoda. Like, this bitch is crazy. All she got is Yoda memes and Yoda guy. Like, yeah,
Oh.
that's me.
So hold on, bro. This chick, right? It says right here. So who for the maniacs that don't know what's going on with this girl? She was on the side of the road talking about there was a baby. There was a baby
On the highway.
on the highway, and she was trying to find the daggone baby. So let me see
This
what
is
this.
the daggone baby.
Let me see. Hold on. She said her search. She searched for you if you have to pay for an Amber Alert.
Mhm.
Why do you need to know that? Then she wrote how to take money from a register without being caught.
Oh my God.
And then she searched for taking the movie. Then something they don't have all her searches on here. Because then she wrote they writing too much in here. They don't have the searches straight out. But it's like mad, crazy, goofy stuff that she's searching for. And people are like, bro, I don't know. They trying to Jussie Smollett her for real.
Oh,
And they got every right to do it. Oh God.
Have you seen the meme where it's like her and then she turns into him?
Yeah.
Like a transition.
I did not see that. That would have been pretty funny.
Oh, man.
Now, where did this happen? Was this in Alabama?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I don't know, man. I personally think that I think she does have mental illness because the simple fact she did a lot of work to make people look for her, and then just pops up at home, and her own family had her committed. So it's like, if your own family, the mom was like, we couldn't even really hug her because the paramedics were dealing with her and this and that. And I think that they said they kept her for evaluation. So I don't know. I feel like we wanna laugh and joke at her, but imagine next week they catch a daggone kidnapper or something.
With the baby.
Did you just really say the kidnapper?
No, I'm just saying it's strange things have happened, bro. Imagine next week they come up with a suspect and this dude really had this chick. What are we going to say? You can't say that you wasn't laughing and you didn't believe her. At this point, everybody think it's a joke, right? Imagine for some reason there's really some daggone dude out there that had her and she got away.
You know what?
But Dama don't believe me.
No, I don't.
She's looking like, I don't know about that.
I mean, it has happened to people, but they actually were abducted.
But Shorty jumped into the thing too fast because I was going to talk about fast food. Because what had happened was, after we talked about our McDonald's thing, we're supposed to talk about this chick right here.
Who is this chick? I want to know.
The girl on the screen is an assistant manager at Burger King who got fired from Burger King for serving fries out of the trash can.
That's disgusting. You knew about this too?
I don't know why she was serving fries.
I'm in my own bubble. I'm working. So when did this happen and where did this happen? What city is this in?
So,
I want to know what state
I'm gonna tell
so that
you.
I don't go to any Burger King there.
You know what though?
Chick,
That's not
you are
right.
crazy.
That's not
Of
right.
course it is right.
That don't mean the whole state.
The whole state. I'd be like, listen, is this in Tennessee? I'm not going there. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. Everything is in
Florida. Who is this lady?
She's in South Carolina.
Oh my Lord.
She allegedly served customers French fries that had been fished out of the trash can.
That's disgusting. Why would you ever do that? Why would you
Burger
ever do
King
that?
confirmed Jamie Major's termination by the local franchise operator and strongly commended her suspected actions in a statement to the Post on Thursdays. These allegations do not align with the brand's commitment to quality food and service and creating an exceptional guest experience. So they basically saying she ain't with us.
We don't know her.
We don't know this chick.
We don't know her.
We ain't rocking with her. We good. We ain't rocking with that the trash can fries.
So I just don't understand. Like, what is it that you're thinking? Like, what is your thought process to get you there?
Ooh,
you're at Burger King, which
Right.
I'm pretty sure they have 2,000-pound fries in the back.
Yeah,
like, why would
they
you?
might have been getting ready to close. Somebody took an order.
Right.
And now they had already gotten rid of the food. They're not going to open another package. So now what am I going to do? Well, I just threw these out. I'm not saying that I do that and I'm not condoning it. I'm just saying the game.
I was like, Madama, you've got like the whole plan there. I'm looking at you like, she's like, I'm not condoning it, but I know what they're talking about. Listen.
I'm just saying that
Like,
that's what the
okay.
what
Yo,
the
listen.
process I think would be.
I think you're right. That make perfect sense. Like we about to close. I done broke the fryer down. I'm not.
Like, do you really?
They got two mediums and all we got is a small.
McDonald's ice cream machine is
always broken.
Bro, listen.
Always broken.
It's always broken. But
It's
I went
always
to
broken,
McDonald's one
especially
night.
after 9:30.
I went to McDonald's one night and the manager was like, I said, is your Sunday machine working? She was like, yeah, why wouldn't it be? I said, because it's always at a certain time, it's always broken. She said, are you serious? She said, here's my personal number. If that ever happens, if you ever come here ever, and they say that the McDonald's machine is broken, hi Shay, please call this number because it's never broken.
So she was only thinking you were hot. And
No,
she was
wait,
giving
wait,
you her
wait,
phone
but wait,
number
wait.
Because it's never
very
broken.
rarely actually broken. They just
It's never
shut it
broken.
down.
They shut it down.
And they tell people it's not working.
But she was like appalled that it would. I was like, I looked at her like, you sure you don't know this? You don't know? We're citizens and we know that you guys break the machine down and say it's not working after about 10 o'clock at 9:30. You stop serving Sundays because you're cleaning the machine.
She just thought you were hot, and she was like, "Please call me if there's a problem."
Well,
I'm
she
like,
gave me
okay.
she gave me her number. I ain't never had to call her.
Thank you for not calling her. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm pretty sure that's what. Madama, you cannot tell me that any of these people. I don't know. You cannot tell me any of these people at McDonald's can be like, oh no, our machine's never broken. I'm like,
maybe she was really dedicated to her job.
she was dedicated to giving Challz her phone number. Call me anytime.
You know,
Yeah,
you can
okay.
easily get any of their numbers.
I'm pretty sure. It's different when you give it to them though. It's like, oh, here you go. Here's my number.
Trust me.
It's saying that too. The incident was it came to light when two people were arguing with the Burger King people. I guess the girls that they try to get a fries to probably noticed some hair or something in the fries or whatever.
That's disgusting.
It said they started threatening her and was cursing at them.
I would curse at them too. Why do my fries look nasty?
Chicken sandwich was in the trash before.
Madama got food poisoning on the weekend.
Got food
Not
poisoning.
funny.
Which is
I
not
had
funny.
Food poisoning this weekend, guys, and I swear that I was going to die. Like I was in the hospital and everything because it was that bad.
I'm so sorry to hear that. And I'm trying to figure out why it is that your father tells us, oh no, well, she's not doing well today. She had to go to the doctor. The ambulance came to pick her up. This is more than just the doctor.
Wait. I want to talk about Madama's harrowing experience, but they arrested this chick for doing this.
They should.
And she had a $20,000 bond to get out of jail.
Good for her. Well,
as they should.
That's nasty. You put the damn community at risk serving some crap like that. Who does that?
Yours.
Nasty.
But they arrested the two women that were yelling at her too.
Oh my God! Why did they arrest
Disorderly conduct.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Bugging out. And I want to talk about the girl in Dubai in a minute. But Madama, finish your story about you was in the hospital.
I have anything else to say? I said it.
Well, you're alive and
I'm
well.
alive. I was in excruciating pain, and I survived.
I'm so glad you survived. We have you for another 5 years.
Madama, what did you eat that you will never eat?
I curse you.
Madama ate chicken. Oh, and it wasn't chicken nuggets that fell on her leg and burnt her. It was just a chicken sandwich
from Wendy's.
Yo, I be trying not to go to Wendy's because out of all the fast food places, they got the heaviest, greasiest, the most thickest. I feel like I'm doing wrong eating that shit. And then I be getting doubles and triple. I'm like, I can't do that no more.
So the only thing I eat at Wendy's is
the fries.
Fries with honey mustard. I have to be careful because if the shit is hot, I'm gonna have to fucking sue Wendy's now for $800,000. Oh my God, could you imagine?
Yeah, the way they.
I'd be like, I use my hands for massage. I lost my livelihood. I need $7 million.
Now I can only do this.
All right. Yes. Moving on. What else you got? What's going on in Dubai? I want to know.
Oh my God. So
like, how do you let me come on air with my hair?
My hair's crazy.
No.
I was like, I had nothing to do.
Madama.
This chick just straight up look crazy.
I'm gonna show them right now. This girl. So this girl right here. That's not the story.
Don't feel bad for her.
You're not gonna have no sympathy for this girl.
You're gonna be like, oh, why did she have another one?
This girl right here that I'm about to show the entire audience.
Guys. We're at the end of times.
We might low key be.
No,
Or maybe we're just
not. We've got children and like grandchildren and stuff.
Maybe we're just hearing this stuff because we have news.
No, it's definitely has escalated drastically over the last couple of years, and we've had news and social media for quite some time.
This chick right here on the screen, shorty.
Yes.
She hired a hitman to kill her toddler.
Oh, this is the story.
Yes.
She hired a hitman to kill her toddler. Wow. A woman accused of trying to hire a hitman this week to kill her 3-year-old son has bonded out of jail. Jasmine Paez.
Why she wanted him dead?
Well, let's see. Is charged with Jasmine Paez, Paez, is charged with first-degree solicitation of murder and third-degree using a communications device for an unlawful use. And let me see what they got to say about this chick. They don't really say.
I I didn't see that anything on her why she would do this. Like, what's her reasoning?
She was given $15,000 bond in order to stay away from the child, so she's out awaiting trial. The baby is with relatives. Can you imagine, bro? What's going on with this lady to want to have her 3-year-old killed?
He's 3.
Can you imagine how he's gonna feel when he's older and he's like, my mom tried to kill me? Because he's gonna find out.
Yeah.
Even if nobody tells him, he's gonna find out. He's gonna see it online somewhere or whatever. And he's like, my mom hired a hitman to kill me.
He wanted chicken nuggets and she didn't want to get
The chicken nuggets are back. She could have got 800 grand for that damn kid.
That's
But listen,
so sad.
yo, listen.
baby.
You,
And I know kids can be annoying as shit.
yeah.
but
Madama wanted to have
never.
Jelani killed, but she didn't have no.
Never,
Never.
She's like, never.
Never.
But listen,
when I had all 3 kids running around at the same time, I would just stare at them. I'm like, this is my life.
bro, this is the most
stare at
disgusting.
them.
I don't know what. So it can only be 2 reasons. One, maybe she just couldn't handle the kid no more, and she resented the kid, or she had postpartum, or.
Some people have postpartum. Yeah,
But you don't kill the kid for that. But
No, but some people have it severe, and
yeah.
you can't always.
or
You can't control.
it could
how
be
you
a
feel.
life insurance thing where she was broke and she want. If you got life insurance on the kid,
have
they got to
life
pay
insurance
you.
on kids.
They got life insurance on
They have life
on
insurance on
anybody.
kids,
He's
but
3
that's
years
just-
old.
I don't.
Maybe it was for
understand,
money, or she
yeah.
just couldn't handle the kid
I
no
just
more.
hope that she was at least looking for like the fastest way to get him killed, if anything, and not
What?
like
What?
that. Like she wasn't trying to like torture him or something.
I don't know.
I don't know if there's a bright side to this.
Yeah,
Madonna.
like, she's like, I hope it was fast and swift. And I'm like, what?
I hope he didn't feel any pain. Like what? No,
He wasn't killed.
he's alive.
He wasn't killed. I'm just saying that if she was
I
looking, like she wasn't looking for like a torture method.
Drag him behind the bumper.
Yeah,
Like,
Which actually, there was a video on. Now that you said that, there was a video on Instagram
right.
where there was a guy that was holding onto the back bumper of a girl's car, and he was like on like some like skateboard or something. So he was literally hanging onto the bumper,
Right.
and being dragged. She didn't know that he was on there. She didn't know who he was.
Why is this happening?
Because people are crazy. And
Wow.
some people in the parking lot that she was pulling out of noticed it and stopped her.
Wow.
I
So-
just got chills. I listen. So sometimes I wonder about you and your thought process. I know that you start thinking
I'm
about
a very
other
intelligent
people.
person.
Madama
Yes,
like,
I was just gonna
Madama
say,
like,
you-
I hope she didn't let the
I
baby
know,
suffer.
she just, you look at it from all angles, which is
I see.
great. I
It
applaud
works
that.
out.
I applaud that. But when I'm looking at it from my angle, I'm like, this bitch is crazy.
This bitch is crazy. She is
She's like, I hope
crazy,
she didn't
bro.
want to torture his ass. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm
She's
still waiting
bugging
I'm still in the beginning where I'm like, why are you trying to kill him? You're like, you've moved past it. Like, how are you going to kill him? Do you want to torture him? Or I hope you don't. Like,
I
I
don't
don't
want
know.
him to. I don't want her to kill him. I'm just saying.
she's like, I'm thinking past it. Like,
She's
I have a
like-
problem. I can't think past some stuff.
And my problem is that I
Look,
think
it's
of
not my
everything. Hey, Peter.
Now that I see her. Chelsea's like, did you move to DR? Stay there?
What are you talking about?
Henry and Lisa. I have,
Lisa, yeah.
So I have like my phone,
Yeah, it
like
just
just
goes through,
just go through all of these pictures. So Henry and Lisa and Challz is like, did you move? Now that you moved to DR, do you want to? They're like, we're coming back tomorrow. I'm like, yeah.
It's funny.
But yeah, so the lady. Why am I
What
looking
is-
at
what
girls'
is this?
boobs?
Don't listen. You guys been here long enough to know, bro. They don't see the pictures that I'm loading.
I know, but I see it. I see it with my 2 eyes.
So-
I can see what's going on here.
The reason the reason I'm loading this, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
The reason I'm showing these pictures. You violent too.
What?
You see how she's already hit me several times and threw a phone at me.
Right. Just
I
violent.
grew up- what?
Witness.
I
This is all
grew
being
up-
documented.
Are you
So-
so, for $800,000?
I mean,
Girl, you probably get
I
$8.
mean-
I mean, like, I don't have no money. spend the money
I'll
for
be on
her.
some petty shit and just take all your shit just for the fuck of it. Like
And
Cardi
you
B's
give it
doing
back.
to that.
You give it back. You be like, you know what? Everybody keeps calling me. I don't want it. Like,
Do you want this dollar?
I don't want none of it. Just
Do
take
you want
it.
this dollar in your pocket?
You're like, I don't want your house full of kids and dogs. I don't want your office when people ask you shit all day.
Oh my God.
And I don't want your husband who's around all the time. I'm giving up.
Bye.
So the reason I was showing that,
Yes.
I was loading that. So I loaded all the pictures up,
Uh-huh.
and then when I went back in, all the pictures were gone. That's why I'm reloading them.
No.
So it's whatever. But end of the day, right? End of the day, right? There was a
Madonna, you're drinking too much water. Go ahead.
I think I'm gonna say her name right. It's Daniella Hemsley. I'm probably saying it wrong.
That sounds right. Daniella Hemsley.
I
Hemsley.
think I'm saying it right.
What did you say?
Hemsley.
Hemsley.
H-E-M.
She's a boxer and she has OnlyFans. She's an OnlyFans model. Blah 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 blah. Right.
So I feel like if you have an OnlyFans page, you're already showing your boobs. I
But
know that could be wrong. Like not every. I don't have an OnlyFans page, but I feel like.
nobody out there
anytime you
knows
say
what we.
OnlyFans.
They don't
it's
know what we're
like-
talking about yet.
yeah.
So what I'm saying is this lady right here, Daniella Hemsley.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with Hemsley. Hemsley.
Is it with an L?
H-E-M-S-L-E-Y.
Where do you see her name? Because I don't see it.
It was in the
On
bottom.
screen.
It was in the bottom. But it's
Hemsley.
scrolling, so
Okay.
you're not
All right.
you
It's
can't
at the
see it
top.
right now.
It's at the top.
So-
Not scrolling. Go ahead.
So
Yes.
she won a fight.
So she's a boxer.
She was boxing. You see her all tired
She
and
boxer or
sweaty,
MMA
blah blah.
fighter?
Huh? No, they were boxing. They were boxing
So where is she a fighter at? Where did this
overseas
happen?
somewhere. And what happened was
What had happened was.
when she won the fight, she did that. Bang.
Well, at least they're perky.
How can you tell what they were? I guess so.
Well, if they're, would you say they're
Why?
perky? Wouldn't you say they're perky?
I mean, or they could just be small.
They're not small. They look like they're a
Oh, why?
handful.
No, they
and
got
they're
they
perky.
got a little B cup going on.
No, that's more like a C cup.
You think that's a C cup?
Yeah,
That is
lifted and separated.
So
Low key. I mean, chick like 25. But the reason this is happening, the reason this is news is because they banned her from boxing.
I
For
mean,
doing this. They banned her from boxing. Now, I want to talk about this because I think that's excessive. To ban somebody for life?
Why? Okay.
Let's talk about this.
All right. So okay,
You
first
gonna
of
ban
all,
this chick for life for
So
pulling out her
as-
boobs?
As you know, I need to know where this is happening.
Look at
Where
the
did
kid.
This happen? Germany?
I believe it was in
Can you Google and find out where this happened?
it's overseas, but give me a second.
I know overseas is a lot of places, baby. I just need to get the whole picture before I make a comment.
Why does it
I
matter?
don't think that is excessive, only because there's kids watching this stuff.
Okay.
And I would feel some type of way if I was there and I have my child with me and now there's these boobs.
She
a
defeated
place
an MMA
that-
fight. Go ahead.
So it's a boxing match, but
It
she
is
fought
MMA.
an MMA fighter.
Right.
It's
It's
an
MMA fight. I'm sorry.
Who is that?
I don't know,
That's
but
the
go ahead.
MMA fighter.
No, she didn't
Um,
fight him. He's a reporter.
There's a time and place for everything. And I think that now we get really carried away with what we're revealing just because we're, in tune with ourselves and we want to be like, I'm free and all that other bullshit, which is fine. But like, you should also be conscious
That was
of
like
your
bullshit.
audience. And I'm sure that everybody that was there was not looking for
It's
What?
crazy. I understand that,
They're
right?
looking for the what?
the porn scene.
It was in Dublin. It was in Dublin.
Dublin. Okay.
It's crazy. I understand that. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Madonna, finish. Oh, you done?
You're going to cut me off anyway. So
I didn't
go.
cut you off. I was just.
Go.
Go ahead. I'm listening
Go.
to
Go ahead,
you.
Shorty.
Madonna looks like she's frustrated.
I feel
She's
like
I'm gonna cut you
I
off.
feel like again, and I'm older, and I felt a way when Janet Jackson did it, when Justin Timberlake snatched her out, her boob out, right? I was like, the kids, da 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 da. But, and I understand that we're trying to protect the kids, but at the end of the day, most little girls have seen boobs.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. They get
all these scenes online that they can access. Yes, we know that. But if you are actually concerned with what your kids are consuming and you take them to a place where you're not expecting to see nudity because that's not part of what they're supposed to be displaying. It's not part of the show. It's not part of the entertainment.
Right.
And then you're doing that, then yes, I'm gonna have a problem with it.
I would have a problem if my kids was in it too. I think I'm mellowed with age though. Because I freaked out with the Janet Jackson thing. I used to freak out with all the songs.
I'm not saying freak out about it. I'm just saying, like, if I took Jelani to go see an MMA fight, we're going to see fighters. I'm not there to see boobs. If I take Jelani to a strip club, that's a whole different scene.
Facts. Now let me ask you a question. This girl's in her 20s. Mm-hmm. They're saying she can't ever box again. Like,
well, consequences. I'm sorry. It may be extreme, but there needs to be consequences for the shit that people do now. Like, there's no consequences for anything. Like, that's why everybody's just doing whatever the fuck they want.
You have a point. So I believe that you have a point. What do you got to say, Shorty?
So I have a lot to say.
Go ahead.
I have a lot to say.
What do you got to say about the boobies?
For one,
boobies.
Okay, so for one, I would say you should not have children at a boxing match or an MMA fight because that stuff is mad violence and mad vicious. That's one. Two, I think that you should keep your boobs to your OnlyFans page or a strip club or your homegirl's party.
I mentioned kids, but like, I don't like MMA fighting. I think all that's just too violent. But if I went to go see a show and I went to go see you fight, that doesn't mean that I want to see your boobs.
Exactly. Yeah. So
facts.
You know, like keep your boobs to a girl. They're very pretty. Good for you.
That don't mean I want to see them.
Yeah, but keep your boobs in a place where other people want to see them. You know. I don't have.
She said, Adrian.
I think that there's a place and a time and a place for everything. And your boobs don't have to be in the middle of this ring. I think that women are being objectified and not everybody wants to be objectified. And you doing this in the middle of a ring is a problem.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. I don't condone it. I don't think that she should be banned for life. I do think that there needs to be consequences for it. So whether it's like, $50,000 fee or you're banned for 3 years or some shit like that. Like, yes, like I agree that there needs to be consequences for it. There needs to be something that happens that it's not just a fly-by-night kind of thing that she's like, okay, I'll pay it. And then that's it.
That's another picture of her right there.
Yeah, but I feel like, you should have kept your boobs to yourself, baby.
But you know what though? Now let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it 100%.
Yes.
They booked the OnlyFans model and put her in the ring.
But she's a boxer.
No. I understand what you're saying, but let's be honest. You booked the OnlyFans person. She's supposed to behave. I get that, but the sheer nature. Let's just be honest. The sheer nature of you bringing a kid to see an OnlyFans person fight, you already exposing that kid to OnlyFans. Because this girl's claim to fame is that she's on OnlyFans. Now, I don't know if it was other fights or whatever, but go ahead.
We're talking about kids, but this is just generally speaking. I work in an office. Am I sitting at my office desk doing a podcast? No. I do both, right? I have a side business. Am I at my desk printing shirts? No, because they're two different things. There's a time, like you said, there's a time and place for everything. And just because you do that doesn't mean that you need to be showing us.
No. Keep your boobs to yourself when you're on the boxing match ring or whatever it is you want to call it.
She said, I told you.
You could have gone on live after that when you walked to your dressing room or wherever the hell you were going. And they're like, hey! Yeah.
Now people do ridiculous stuff, bro. I get it. I get it.
But yeah, there needs to be consequences. I agree, Milano.
Speaking of ridiculous stuff, this is ridiculous. This guy right here. American soldier runs across from South Korea into North Korea, into the DMZ, the demilitarized zone, which is illegal. He could have been killed just for doing it.
I didn't hear this one.
because he was detained. He was getting detained. So
something happened. He did something, right? Didn't he do something that he was going to get arrested for and like have consequences for it? And then he ran to the other side because he was
But it wasn't. But what the consequences wasn't enough for him to risk it all running into North Korea. So I don't know why he did this. But let me read what he.
Isn't he a young guy?
He's 23. But let me read what happened. A U.S. soldier who crossed into North Korea did so willfully and without authorization, according to the U.S. Have you ever seen how that thing looks, Madonna? The border of North Korea and South Korea, it's tense.
It's crazy.
They stare at each other all day. Like you can't.
They're looking at you like this, and you're looking at them.
You can't even make a sudden. You can't even make a sudden move.
I'm laughing, but not at them.
No, but you can't make a sudden move. These guys will shoot. Like it's like these two sides don't play around. You can't approach it. You can't act like you're getting close. They draw guns on you. Like you can't. It's a yellow line.
So how do you get across?
So what happened is they have tours and stuff like that. And it says he is now believed to be in custody of North Korean armed forces. The man who Army spokesman identified as Travis King was a private second class who was recently released from a detention center in South Korea. He was scheduled to be flown home to the U.S. when he somehow returned to South Korea, joined a tour group into the demilitarized zone, and ran across the heavily fortified border into North Korea. So they were given a tour, I guess. He jumped in the tour, and then when they got close enough, he just bolted and ran across the border. They don't even know how he got back to South Korea because he's supposed to be on a plane coming to the U.S. So I think they're trying to say he wriggled away from them and then wriggled and ran across the border. 23-year-old. He was in South Korea, but he served 2 months in prison on assault charges. So he had a fight, which probably he might have was going to be discharged or something from the army or something. What they call it? Something discharge. Dishonorable discharge. So it says that he punched a South Korean man in a club, and he was fined 5 million won, which is $3,900 in U.S. money.
$3,900?
$3,942. He was fined that. That's 5 million won in Korean money, but it's $3,942 for causing public damage and being uncooperative with the police. So this guy ran across the border into the demilitarized zone, which is a no-go. He's a U.S. soldier. It ain't gonna be no Brittany Griner type of situation. They're not going to be trading for him. Now, I don't know what he was thinking or if this is another case of mental illness, but I don't know why this little brother ran over there and he's now caught up.
It's the human thing, right? To be really, really scared of like consequences and things that are going to go wrong, not your way. And you're feeling like, oh my God, I really effed up right now.
Right.
And how can I get out of it? But to go there is not how you get out of it. That's not how you save yourself. That's not how it gets better. Not at all. Like, that's the real shit.
Facts. And speaking of like overseas, not knowing, just doing something crazy overseas, I want to talk about the girl in Dubai. I don't know if y'all heard about this girl. It's a different girl. It's not.
Dubai got all kinds of shit going on, huh?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen this one.
So the girl, it's a girl in Dubai. I got her picture right here. A black girl who actually has been arrested and is facing years over there because she yelled in public.
Oh my God, I probably end up in jail forever over there.
She went over there and had an incident with a rental car or something, and I'm gonna read what happened. But this girl went to Dubai, didn't know the laws over there, and got loud with the agent, whoever was working the rental car thing. Once you do that, women are not allowed to raise their voice in Dubai for any reason. This ain't America.
They have a lot of strict things on that side of the world.
They don't play around over there.
Oh my God, Madonna, we can't go there. What if we get drunk and start yelling? They're gonna fucking arrest us.
They're going to arrest you.
Be drunk for yelling.
You can't don't get arrested over there. You can't get. First of all, I wouldn't even let you get drunk over there. Like they're not playing, bro.
You better drink water.
You better.
You're gonna have water and
I'd
air
be like,
today.
oh my god. You'd be like,
So let me finish telling you.
Water and air.
A black woman from Houston detained in Dubai for screaming in public. Tierra Young Allen had her passport confiscated and has been in custody for the last 2 months. She was detained in Dubai since May for reportedly screaming in a public setting. She's a popular social media influencer. I didn't even know that. Who goes by the moniker Sassy Trucker. She had her passport confiscated and has been held in custody. It could also result in prison time. Her trouble began when she got into an accident along with her friend in a rental car. When she went to the rental car company to claim her personal items, Allen was asked to make a payment to retrieve the rest of her belongings, and the store associate began to yell at her. Allen responded by screaming back at the associate. She found out she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her. So there's a community leader over on his way over there, Cornell X. He's going over there. I'm assuming he's helping. She's in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice, and in that country, a female is not allowed to raise their voice.
I wish somebody would tell me.
Now listen, that's why
we live in the States.
That's why you Americanize, because it's not
That's
about
why we
how
live
you
in the
feel. You can't go to other people's
Yeah,
country
yeah.
telling them how you're gonna act and you're gonna
That's
scream
why
on
I
them.
don't go to countries.
Yeah, you gotta.
I wanted to go to Dubai, but now I'm like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to.
It's
go there.
risky,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't need to go
And
there.
that ain't the only law they got on the books with it. Yo, it's a bunch of laws for women.
A
that-
woman like myself who likes to drink and smoke hookah and have tattoos and have
Yeah.
everything out.
First of all, you ain't gonna be
Like that.
doing that or none of that over there like that
You're
anyway.
not doing none of that.
Stress.
I'm not. They'll
Nothing.
be like, what? They'll be like, Mary, we don't even know you. Your face is covered. I'm like, oh my God, get me out this shit. Like, it would be terrible. Yes, Madonna, right? Like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's
know,
such is life.
such is life.
Okay,
Okay,
today.
I'm gonna go with such is life, like Madonna. Although I have to tell you, I'm pretty happy that my bun is big, because at one point it was like a little tiny little bun. Remember when my hair was short? So anyway, so
The last
I feel for her. Like,
Mhm.
oh my God, and for her family. They're like, my daughter is stuck in Dubai. You know, like that shit is scary.
yeah.
We're gonna have to tell Lexi not to go over there. Can you imagine? Lexi with her mouth? Forget it. She'd be there for 6 years. I'd be like, oh my God, Roman, I'm gonna raise you. I am still your abuelita, not your mom. And mom
This
is
is what
coming
she
back
used to
and
look
saying,
like.
do you know that he was calling me Abba through the window and waving at
Aw.
me? Oh, my
This is
baby.
so cute.
He is adorable.
So the last thing I want to
Yes.
talk about is this woman. Did you hear about the woman who was hit by the logs from the semi truck?
Do you know that that's like one of my fears? Every time I see a semi truck with a bunch of logs,
What is
I
that?
move out of the way because I'm like, I
It's
die
like the
this
Final
way.
Destination.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like that's like super scary. What happened? I want to know.
So what happened was
Please enlighten me.
what happened was
What had happened was. Go ahead.
she was driving, and I'm gonna read it to you right now, but she was driving behind a semi. That's a picture of the allegedly well, that can't be the picture, but that's a picture, right?
You know, I'm gonna ask you, where did this happen?
25-year-old woman in Florida
Florida. Oh my
suffered a
God.
horrific death after her car collided
Oh, so she died.
with a log truck, causing the contents to tumble onto her vehicle as if it was Final Destination. She was
Madonna, you just
25
said
years
that.
old, and she was driving her
God, She has her
SUV.
whole life ahead of her.
Yeah. According to the Florida Highway Patrol, she was in the outside lane behind a semi truck that was hauling logs, but allegedly wasn't keeping a safe distance. The woman hit the truck, which caused the lumber to fall on her car. She was rushed to a nearby hospital and died. So let me just say something about this. Some of y'all females, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all drive too fast, bro. No, I'm gonna say this, bro, because y'all need to hear this, because y'all be driving too fast. They're saying this lady was driving so close and so fast to this truck. she didn't slow down in time and hit the back of the truck when he was trying to. I don't even know if he was trying to stop or not, but she hit the truck and then made the logs fall off on her on some Final Destination stuff.
So I would say that you women driving really, really fast is a lot.
I said some.
A general.
Slow down. I got in the car with a girl one time. She took me home from work. I'm mashing my foot. I'm mashing my foot on the. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm like this. Every she would.
He came home and he was
she
like,
get up on. She get up on cars like right up on. She turned last minute. I was like, this chick gonna kill us both. I was like, when I get out this car, I'm gonna say a whole bunch of prayers,
exactly
bro.
What he did. He said a bunch of prayers.
I was so scared.
Sorry, on Instagram. Carlee saw her family posting her without her wig and said, "Okay, let me go the fuck home."
That's so sad. That's fucked up.
The post of that girl with no wig and versus the wig is
Challz said, "Shreddy, she left the wig in the car."
it's
like,
insane.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I'm mad they posting her without
Just
that wig.
because of that, I thought that was mental illness, and I was like, something's wrong.
I'm mad that they posting that girl without that wig, bro. Tamika Mallory is a black. She's an activist. She's saying that she needs to be held accountable for the harm she caused. Tamika Mallory is the Carlee girl.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking
Because
about?
they're saying a lot of resources went to her. Now people not going to believe black women when they say
They're
they
not going
missing.
to believe him. This chick is crazy.
Yeah, so
She just went ahead and had a whole story. And again, if you were having mental illness problems, you're having a meltdown, like a meltdown or a breakdown. I get it. Like, we all go through some real shit. But the fact that you're fucking researching this the day before the shit happens is fucking whack. And that's going to go ahead and take away from everybody else who has a problem.
And there's real people missing.
Yes.
yeah.
And we're over here fucking worried about your ass. Like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. God damn it. I started with my cursing all over again.
Yeah. And now that's our.
Okay.
I think that's the last story except for this last one.
But that was like, that's our night.
Challz.
Bye.
This is it. This one right here.
No,
We're
what?
done.
Drake
What?
and Sexyy Red. He says that is his.
Are they
That's
dating?
gonna be. They're not dating. I think it's a promo stunt.
It has to be.
It's a promo stunt. They went
He's
went
supposed
live.
to With his wasn't it? What's her name? Candy.
Huh?
Candy Burgos.
What about Candy Burgos?
You had a
Madonna
picture
said she
posted up
was
with too.
posted up with him. Madonna knows all of the stuff. Please tell us about Drake.
No, I don't know.
I want to know.
I just saw it on the internet.
In el internet.
On the internet.
In the interwebs.
God.
So Drake is basically just saying that is his rightful wife.
He's here for the streets. We already know this.
What?
He's here for the streets.
She
That's
said
what you
Drake
think?
is for the
No, that's
streets.
what we know.
She's like, I don't say that. We know that.
Drake is for the streets. Drake, they
okay.
got you getting a
He's
name
a
out
hoe.
here, Drake.
He's
You getting a name out
I mean,
here.
like, well, he's not married, so
He can do what he
shit.
wants.
That's his story. He's standing to it.
Mhm.
He's saying that the girl who said
Madonna's like, uh-huh.
her coochie pink and her booty hole is brown.
Oh my God, that's the girl?
Yes,
That's
her.
the girl
Oh.
who says,
Yeah.
my coochie pink, my booty hole brown. She got a
In case
whole
you didn't know
song,
the colors of your body parts.
which is the most outrageous. I'm going to go on a limb and say that's the most outrageous line of the entire year in all of rap, because that song blew up like a rocket.
Dude. Pound Town.
Pound Town. And Madonna be jamming when that comes on.
She sure does. She be putting that shit on
On
blast.
that note, people, that's our show for the day. We appreciate you watching. We went on too early today. That's what happened. Everybody was like, I expect them to be on at 9. They probably gonna be looking for us at 9 o'clock, and we went on at 8.
It's okay.
We went on like 7:50.
Hit the play button.
Madonna's like, let's get out of here.
Bye.
Thank you guys for watching. We peace out. We see you next week. The MYXXDOWN.